Hello, my name is Roman Winsberg and welcome back to my video. In today's video, I'm going to introduce skills for the high school graduates with a good potential in earning money. As a high school graduate, you probably have the same question I had when I was your age. The questions like, where to get money? What business should I start? Should I go to college? And if I have a business, where I get the initial investment? In reality, to run a successful business, you have to have a lot of things. For example, you have to have a knowledge. Often you have to have initial investment, also the expertise and experience. As a high school graduate, you probably have none of those things. So how do people start their businesses? Well, first of all, you have to have a lot of knowledge. And second of all, you have to try a lot of things, and a lot of times you'll fail. So the next obvious question, what should I do? Well, I would recommend for my younger self to learn a valuable skill or a skills. But before starting, you have to know the basic concept. For any product or service, there is a supply and a demand. So first of all, find out if your product or service has a demand. Second thing, it is good to evaluate how much how much supply there is on the market. Lastly, when you fulfill the demand, you get rewarded by getting money. That's probably most obvious and basic concept. Second concept is the value you create. So basically, the more value you create, the more money you'll get from the market. So basically, if you have some product or service and you have only average level, you'll probably get the minimum from the market or nothing at all. So the goal here is to get above average and then develop that product or service as much as possible to get as much money as possible. And the third concept is that you have to market your product or service. The better you market your product or service, the more visibility you get. The more visibility you get, the more traffic you get, and there is a higher chance that your product or service will be purchased. Of course, there are businesses where you don't create any additional value and you're using leverage to create some money. For example, stock exchange, maybe some currency exchange, some kind of investments, or a short sell, where you're buying the product or service for lower market price and then reselling at a higher price. However, those businesses requires much superior knowledge and also there is much more risks. So in my opinion, as I said before, the best way for the high school graduate to start a business is to learn some valuable skill. One way of choosing the skill is the skills that you are passionate about or you're interested in. But in today's video, I'm gonna introduce the 5 skills that in my opinion has the highest potential in earning money. So how do you start learning skills? Well, first of all, you need a small amount of money to learn the skill. For example, courses, private lesson, or coaching. To raise money for those courses, I would recommend to go to your parents or relatives. Be transparent, say why you need those money, and I'm 100% sure that they're gonna trust you because your intentions are good. It's a good investment for your future. So what parents wouldn't give the money for their child to invest in their future? So the skill number 1 I would consider learning is programming and coding. In today's digital world, programming and coding skills are highly sought after. Whether it's developing a software application, website, or working on a data analysis, these skills can land you a big paycheck. With the rise of technology, the demand for coders and programmers is only expected to grow. So if you are interested in this field, there are many online resources such as Codecademy, Udemy, and Coursera where you can learn how to code. Some of you may say that this market is already saturated, that there is a plenty of programmers in our market, and you're partially right. But this market probably saturated only in the Western world, North America and Europe. In the rest of the world, digitalization process is not even started. So think about it. In North America and Europe, there's probably 1 billion people, but in the rest of the world, there is another 7 billion people that don't know how to code, and there is a huge demand on those markets. So believe me, in the near future, there is still going to be high demand for programmers and coding. So the next skill I would recommend is digital marketing. With the rise of e-commerce, social media, and advertising, companies are looking for the individual for digital marketing skills. From social media marketing, email marketing, and SEO, there are many areas of the digital marketing that can lead you for a high-paying check. You can learn all of those skills through online courses, certifications, and hands-on experience. Basically, you don't need any investment. The reason why I'm recommending this skill is that all the world going to digitalization. As of previous skill, we all need our presence online, and most of the companies just starting to do that. And up until whole world is going to be digitalized, there are a lot of conservative companies who didn't even started to put their products or services online. So this process is going to take some time, and there is a huge potential to earn some money. Third skill that I would recommend is sales. Sales is a highly lucrative field that doesn't necessarily require you an initial investment or a college degree. Basically, sales is a combination of communication and strong persuasion skills. It is actually like a bridge between the seller and the buyer. You can have really good product or service, but without the sales, that product or service can be left in the shadows and no buyer is gonna buy it. Sure, you might think that AI is coming to the market and soon the salesperson is gonna be obsolete. But in my opinion, it is the wrong thinking, because some of the products are never going to be replaced by AI. Well, maybe not never, but not soon. Sure, if your product or service is like a commodity on the market, then the AI probably in the near future going to make the best decision for you. However, if your product or services have any emotional component in it, the salesman probably is going to be the person who will make the difference between the sell and not sell. Think about it. If you're purchasing any real estate, car, clothes, some luxury accessories, maybe a vacation, there's always an emotional component. You're not buying just because it's the best solution for you, but because you like it or you love it and you have any emotions attached to that purchase. Skill number 4 is design. Design skills such as graphic design, web design, and UX UI design is currently on a really high demand. If you have creativity and talent for design, you can earn really good money by working freelance designer, or you can even start your own design agency. Whether it's creating logos, posts, marketing material, or design websites, there are many areas of design that can land you a big check. Basically, if you have any sense for aesthetics or visuals, you can start your career as a designer. So even if you have any passion for photography, videography, creating thumbnails, maybe editing videos, it's all gonna help you in this path. And believe me, since I'm filming this video, I know that there is a huge demand for those skills. And why I'm talking about the visuals. Basically, all the skills that are gonna work with the visuals are gonna have a success in the near future. How do I know that? Well, if you look at the marketers, retailers, the people who are trying to sell you any product, everything is focused on the visuals. And the reason for that is that our bodies have 5 senses. And the most developed sense is sight. So basically, all the visuals takes almost 80% of our sensors in the brain. That's why all the retailers are focusing on really nice looking things or services. They're trying to present you really attractive ones. Not through hearing, not through senses, but mostly through visuals. And I believe in the future it's even gonna increase. And the last of the skills are trades. The trades such as electrician, plumbing, construction probably is an obvious choice. In the near future, it's probably not gonna be replaced by robots. And who else, if not people of the trades, gonna maintain the huge world's infrastructure? Having any of those trade skills probably don't have such a high potential as the other sources of income. However, this is a safe choice. People always gonna need those kind of people. So those were 5 skills that I would recommend for any high school graduate. Those skills can really help you make really good money. So choose one of those and try to develop above average level. And then try to develop supporting skills as well, so you can grow it into the business or into a really good career. Remember, no matter what skills you're gonna choose to develop or pursue, it's important to keep learning and growing. Stay competitive and try to make the good income. So thank you for watching, guys. I really hope that these recommended skills are gonna help you to decide what you want to do in your life, and I hope you all gonna make a good money in the future. Stay focused, stay competitive, stay consistent. See you in my next video. Take care.